with two different channels, including one devoted to book television. C-SPAN is pretty much regarded as the world's most boring network. From exciting political discussions to stuff going on in the Capitol building, it pretty much doesn't get more entertaining than that. We went out to ask some public opinion of what three different people think of C-SPAN, and well, this is, pardon me, pretty much what we found.
Well, when it comes to C-SPAN, I don't think people understand all the aspects and the importance of it. I mean, where else are you gonna find exciting political discussions about your country's future? It doesn't make sense why anyone would want to flip past it and go to something like American Idol or some cartoon show.
Oh, me? Oh, no. Oh, well, what do I think of a C-SPAN? Oh, man, it's really boring. It's really boring, and what I hate about it is whenever I look at it, I fall asleep, because it's like I'm trying to flip that channel to find NASCAR, trying to find my NASCAR, and then, well...
Well, yes, of course I watch C-SPAN. As a Russian, it is my job to see what your Americans are doing with your politics, and I must say, you make the job very easy. We can see all the decisions that you make on one channel.
Do I get bored watching C-SPAN? Oh gosh, no. I love it. It's very much enjoyable. It's very entertaining, but no one else seems to think so, and I don't understand why.
I'm just trying to flip through the channels, and then I find my NASCAR, and I'm glad, but C-SPAN, it's along the way, and if I ever turn on the channel, I'm just like, oh crap, can't get NASCAR. I fell asleep.
And I do feel that a lot of times C-SPAN does get boring, but at the same time, I know that what I'm doing is for the motherland.
I think that people don't like C-SPAN because it's too much for them to take in.
Man, we do not want to miss NASCAR, because NASCAR, it's 3 hours of left turns, and I don't understand why anyone doesn't like them. But anyway, yeah, C-SPAN's a waste of time, and it always leaves me bored.
Would I prefer if every channel was like C-SPAN? Well, of course, because then there'd be nothing else to watch except C-SPAN, and everyone would be well educated, and they would understand what goes on.
Would I prefer if we got rid of C-SPAN? Well, of course I would. Because we got the aliens up there, and they're watching it, and that's how they know what's going on in our country, and they're trying to find our weak points, and they write them down, and they keep our recordings of them. So I think C-SPAN is one, just a waste of time, and three, it makes you fall asleep, and two, what's the point? I mean, no one else watches C-SPAN except for really boring people who have no life whatsoever.
Wait, what? Do I lead a boring life? Oh, of course not. I go to my desk job every day, and then I'll make a stop at the coffee shop and pick up the newspaper, then I'll go home and turn on C-SPAN, and then I'll eat dinner, and then I'll go to bed every day. It's the same. I don't know why you'd want a more exciting life than that.
Oh, I'd prefer if all your channels were like C-SPAN. But in a way they are. I mean, your sports channels, we know what you Americans prefer when we look up the ratings of the last American Idol.
I would appreciate it if they did add a new C-SPAN, so we can see what goes on, after the meetings. I mean, what these people do in their normal lives. It's probably a lot like mine, so maybe that would just be a waste of time.
No, I think C-SPAN should I think C-SPAN should be a new NASCAR channel. Just be more NASCAR all the time. Yeah, that's what it'd be.
But C-SPAN is a good channel, keep it, because it makes my job easier. And I'd really prefer to do my job by sending recordings of your C-SPAN over to my country rather than actually having to do something.
Forget it. Look, I gotta go, man. No. I told you what I feel. There's no more beer, and then you go home and get more beer there.
What? Oh, after these interviews, we've pretty much come to the following conclusion.
C-SPAN. It's pretty much just as entertaining as watching your grandpa take a nap in his chair.